Okay, we're back. Just wanted to give a quick update today on where we are in terms of arbitrages and kind of point out a couple things just to think about when you're entering these. So, we're working on the data as a bit of a product update in the funding history. So, if you go in here, you'll see funding rates. All the history is now being pulled in. So historically, that was not being pulled in. It now is. So you can see that accurately on a go forward basis. But a couple things to point out, as I mentioned. So as we look, there's a lot of arbitrages that still exist at pretty uh, healthy arbs here. So WCT has been the one that has been remaining consistent for quite some time. If you recall in the last video, you can go back and watch it. It was in the hundreds of percent arbitrage available. So that is, I mean, super juicy. And usually the market corrects a little bit. There's a lot of people who carry out this trade. So there's a lot of people who will arb this out if it's as high as, 800%, which I think it was at one point. So WCT is one, but if you're sitting in it still at negative 95, you're still in a great spot. The other one was SOF. So let's just see where SOF is. SOF is at positive 40. So we were looking at it when it was in the negatives and negative, 200, 800. It was kind of bopping around there. But there's still a bunch of other opportunities here that have been sitting here. Anime's been here for quite some time now. I think Blast has Move. I am in, and Move we're in profit at the moment. We just added this time to break even, so that will be coming soon. It'll be denominated in hours, actually, not days. So again, we're still working through that. My trades as well, we are working through that at the moment. But before we jump into that, I'll just finish off here. So on the other side of things, it really is kind of, opportunity central here. Like you're seeing a bunch of stuff. Really what you want to go through here is seeing what's been sticking around for the longest. You'll see I'm in VVV, the AI token, and that's been pretty good. Badger 512. I might hop into that. We'll see. But these other ones are great. So again, really what you want to do is go through funding history, what's been consistent, sticking around either on the positive or the negative side. You can just flip this, and then you can pick your position, enter in. And again, if that rate, so if 512, let's say, goes negative, even negative 1%, this, and you're in this trade, that's going to close automatically. Okay. It is built in. If you have any feedback on that, or say don't want that for some reason, or it should be a toggle for you, open to that feedback. Still learning, listening to people. But in our opinion, sometimes you want this to be passive. You don't want to be monitoring it, and you don't want to give up gains. So best to just hop out of the trade, or if you haven't hit that kind of like hurdle rate of profitability, then you will take a small loss. That's pretty much it for the funding rates. My trades, I'll just show the P&L here, or sorry, I'll show the P&L here. So this is kind of just a very simple kind of look so far. A lot of this stuff hasn't been tracking, as I mentioned. So ignore the actual data. We'll have closed on, closed open, and the reason. So whether the system actually flipped over. So let's say, again, it was positive funding. As you saw, flips negative. The reason it closed would be because of a funding flip. Versus say a different reason might be that you just closed it because you liked your profit and you wanted to take it to a more profitable or different opportunity. So again, that's kind of your glimpse, and we will check you guys later. Thank you.